All right, hey traders, we're going to be doing just a bit of a quick, today's going to be a quick market update amongst the stock market and gold, silver, mining stocks and stuff like that. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, as I said before, today's going to be just a bit of a quick market update for you guys. So if you guys like much shorter videos, that's what today's going to be about. Guys, just so that you know, that free trading course goes away today and I'm going to go back to start charging it. I'm noticing a lot of people, when they get free access, they're not even paying attention. So I'm going to go back to start charging it because when you pay attention. So today's your very last day, guys. I'm going to give you free access to it. So go get access to that right now. If you come back tomorrow, obviously you'll notice that tomorrow I will no longer be promoting this free access to the trading course. I'll obviously be doing something else. So today's your very last day, guys. Get access to now. Otherwise, it's gone back. I'm going to go start the charging it in. Let's actually continue here when it comes to gold and silver. Very interesting stuff here. So firstly, let's actually start off with gold. And let's actually bring up just a blank chart here, the last 3 months of data, right? I like the data, I like the data. And we are generating V bottom. We're still generating this V bottom situation. And today you can see we've had just a couple of small little, this is obviously overnight market, so that day there, and then small little down day through here. And as you can see, look at this long-term sort of channel, this support line that I've got here, this long-term. Look what's happening. If I zoom right in, if I actually bring that up through there, it's like, and if we have a look at there, and you can see, look at all the bounces off this sort of angle right here. We've had a lot of support through there, and now we've had a bit of a break up. We could see on the very absolute short term, we could see that we are getting a bit of a pullback. Now, if I go and let's go deep, y'all, right? Let's go deep. Let's go deep into the hourly chart. And one thing I want to share with you is the hourly charts, but let's actually go look at the hourly chart with the 52 moving average on here because I want to share something with you. Do I have a chart? There we go. All right, I have a chart with just the 52 moving average. Look what's happening here. Very interesting stuff. So you can see we're starting to develop some sort of a short term, doesn't mean it's going to continue, right? Short term upward movement. So you can see that we went from a basis of really not much going on. And then we moved up, we came back down again, just sort of sideways. But look what's happening now. We're starting to develop, a bit of a trend here, right? A bit of a trend. We've got sideways. If we go up through there and then we have a bit of a pullback, look at the moving average. We're starting to trend up. So this is the short-term analysis, is that if we can start to get to some nice little breakaway bar, something like that, breaking above here, then that's going to be really good because that's going to be breaking out of this sort of sideways, sort of not really much going on. So if we can get something like this happening on gold, then it's going to be pretty cool and pretty amazing. And that's on the short term there. And if we do get that, then I would say we're probably likely to, that would probably send us back up towards the top up here, which if you remember, that top line there is indeed, let's go back to the daily chart now, is indeed this longer term trend line coming back to the downside. So you can really see what's going on through there. So once again, if we do get that higher low on that hourly chart, as I said before, that higher low is this point right here, right? So we had to move up, we're getting a pullback. This could be a higher low on that hourly chart. If we do get it like that, we're probably going to go there. And then if we do that, we're probably going to continue up from there. So very interesting spot. I do see that actually happening across the markets there. Bit of an update on silver, and silver is doing the complete opposite. Silver is just like still in a downward trend. It's got no bullishness at all to it. We're still down, lower high, and we're just doing this here, and we've got a strong moving average trending down. So there's nothing bullish about nothing bullish about silver right now at all. Gold, V bottom action. We're possibly going to get a breakout of that triangle pattern. Something really interesting. But silver, nah, not going on there. Bit of a mining stock update. You can see that on the short term here anyway. See how we've actually had this resistance here on the GDXJ? This whole support level around the $43 level. As you can see, nice resistance. We did actually break out of this sort of downward movement through here. We got sort of a nice resistance that this support level, which was a resistance last time around the 43 level, is now indeed being a strong resistance where it is right now. What we want to see is we want to see this thing break back up. We want to get this thing back above here, and that actually could be quite nice when it comes to the mining stocks. So the area that I'll be focusing on with the GDXJ is that, as you can see, let me actually just bring up I'll keep that there. But the main area I'm focusing on is this area through here. See that area through this? Notice how we had this area through there. If I go back to my daily charts now, this will be the area for me. If we start to break below this level through here, break back below here, which is basically, to me, if it's a break below this low of the bar here, if we do get a break below this here, if we do get a break below the low of the bar here, then that's probably going to be a very, very weak sign, and we're going to continue down from there. If we can somehow hold here, and we do have a little bit of if I'm looking at sort of the short-term resistance points, you can see obviously the first one, support, resistance, so it's resistance there. But notice how we had that rejection point there, that rejection point there, and that there. So there is actually a little bit of, I'm talking real short term here, guys. Tomorrow could be completely different. But you can see what actually happened today, right? We came down and we actually paused right at that short term level of support. So it's going to be really interesting. Does the short term level of support hold here? And then we start to see a break like that and we continue up? Or do we end up breaking back below? If we break back below, guys, and we break back below this $41 level, then it's all off, and we're probably going to see another flush down from there when it comes to the GDXJ. That is on the GDX. I'm still waiting to get. To me, it's very, very interesting because we haven't got the flush down yet, so we may not be getting that bear trap, slingshot pattern, whatever you want to call it. So we're not at that level yet on the GDX there. So if the GDXJ fails, then possibly that's going to fail as well too, and we're going to get that flush down out of the mining sector there. Plus also the SIL. SIL is sort of the same sort of thing as the GDXJ, but you can see we are definitely breaking above. We definitely have that sort of strong support. Look what's happening here. Very, very, very interesting. We had this support level through here. All right, so we had support level through here. We had look at all this support. Had all this resistance. Now we've broken back up and we're coming back down through here. So on the short term on here on the SIL, that if the SIL does not hold and we get back below here, I would not want to be long this market because it's probably going to fail. We're probably going to head down through there. So you can see this whole confluence around this $39 level is indeed a massive support. If we end up doing something like that tomorrow, then guess what? All over, and we're probably going to continue on the downside. Moving over now through to the stock market. S&P 500 breaks out of the wedgie, right? Remember I said before, guys, that a lot of you guys have been saying that the wedgie has been bearish in the markets, right? So it's been completely like wedgie. But as I said before, a lot of you guys have been saying that's probably bearish. So therefore, because most of you guys are saying bearish, it's probably going to be bullish. A lot of people say that about me, but that's okay, right? It's like, oh, this guy thinks it's going to go up. Okay, let's go short then. But we are starting to break out of this wedgie now, and I believe, guys, we're on our way to 5,000. As you guys if you've been watching me for quite some time, you know I've always had my first target of 5,000 and possibly even 5,400 by the end of the year. So that's where both my targets are. And guess what? We're still on our way up. And you guys have been following me. Don't fight the market. Right? The market high, low, breaking back up, and away we go. And same for the Nasdaq as well too. Look at the Nasdaq go. Really starting to came down to the 50 moving average, bounced off it, starting to move up. If I open up my charts massively from here, you can see that we are indeed in this overall channel here. And what's happening right now is that we're just all at the bottom of the channel. So guess what? We're probably bouncing off this channel for quite some time. Where do you think we're likely to go to? This top of the channel looks pretty good to me. And as you guys know, for the last many months, I have had a target of 17,000. Hence the reason why I've been long the SPY and the QQQ. As you guys know, I went long the QQQ back down here when we got the breakout. And I am still long right now and probably going to be long for the rest of this year as we head on our way to 17,000. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. I appreciate you. I know where you're at right now, and I know you really, really, really want to do really well out of these markets. But just make sure you have some sort of a plan of attack and trade that same thing again and again. I had a trading live coaching session with my private clients. And by the way, my coaching program's closed, so you can't actually get access to it. And so the thing is that I was talking to my private clients today. I'm saying, guys, trading is actually quite a simple thing, right? The hardest thing is actually sticking to the easy thing. The easy thing is, like I said, guys, this is the structure. Here's the structure of the perfect setup. Wait for this only, and you can do really, really, really well. The hard thing is that they don't just wait for that thing. So guys, just try to have something that you're following on. If you are randomly doing all this stuff out there, just trying to make money and not really following something out there, then you're going to be going backwards overall. So guys, you're watching this video right now. And so you are what I call, you're my 3 percenters. All right. Put in the chat box below, I am a 3 percenter. I am a 3 percenter, and that'll show me who my 3 percenters are. Thanks, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Hey, traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new Breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new Breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.